They are on a mission to outfit every honor guard in the United States. And here now is the founder of Operation Honor Guard, Rich Darby. Thanks so much for being with us today, Rich.
Thanks, Ryan. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Tell us about your organization for those that don't know.
Sure. Operation Honor Guard is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we basically raise money to help the volunteer veteran honor guards, the ladies and gentlemen that are at the cemetery, and they provide the military rights for our fallen veterans.
I love that. You know, my grandfather was in the Navy, and we had an honor guard ceremony, and it was the whole 9 yards with the flag folding and all of that stuff, and it was really incredible, and honestly cemented his legacy in the service for the family. It was really cool to see. Love what you guys do. Big day for you today, though, because in the back lot here at the station, as well as around different parts of town, you guys are doing your big fundraising drive.
Yes, every year around May 10th to 15th, we partner up with WCIA, and we have our back lot event, and our goal this year is $120,000. So we're hoping that our WCIA viewers do like they always have and surpass our goal again this year.
That's right, because last year you beat your goal. I think you raised over $150,000.
Yes, exactly. So we're hoping we set it at 120 this year, hoping that we just keep going.
We'll just keep going up, get better every single year. We got to go up because of inflation.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
So explain how it works. How do we donate? There's different locations around town, including here at the station.
Absolutely. And if you go to WCIA.com or OperationHonorGuard.us, it has a list of all the collection sites, so you can drive up and just hold your money out, and Honor Guard members will be there. Yes, like you can drop it in a bucket, or you can go on to WCIA.com or OperationHonorGuard.us, and you can donate online as well. So if you can't get away from work or watching kids or whatever you're doing, we'll take credit cards as well.
That's fantastic. So lots of ways to give, including a new site this year. I saw that had just popped up on the screen.
Yeah, we moved. We have a new site at the Tuscola Moose Lodge. It was at the Save More Pharmacy, but we moved it just down the street, a little less hectic, having customers going back and forth in the Save More Pharmacy parking lot. The Moose Lodge will be a little quieter, but Save More still a great sponsor for us this year. Love Save More, and so you know, they're still involved with us.
That's fantastic. Let's talk about who this is dedicated to this year. You guys are dedicating the fundraiser this year to Robert Sims,
yes,
who was a longtime volunteer with the organization, and we would see him out in the back participating with the fundraising drive.
Yes, and unfortunately, I've got news this year that Robert had a tragic accident, and he lived across the street from the American Legion Post, and as he was crossing the street, not sure if he fell or what happened, but he was tragically hit by a car, and so Robert's not with us any longer, and it's not going to be the same this year. And so we just felt it, placed it on our hearts to dedicate this year to him. And so we hope we surpass our goal in his memory. He's going to be looking, you know, from above,
smiling at what's going on here today.
Exactly.
And what a great way to honor his memory is to donate to this incredible cause. And you are the founder of this organization. Just tell me a little bit about how you got involved and why you started it.
Sure. I'm a funeral director. My family owns Sunset Funeral Homes in the area, and back in 2011, I was at a cemetery. And I was working a graveside service, and it was August, and it was hot. And I was sweating, soaking wet, and I was feeling sorry for myself. Just wanted to get back in the hearse, and I wanted to head back to the air conditioning in the funeral home. But I happened to look to my left at that cemetery, and there stood the Honor Guard. And they were standing at attention, and sweat was dripping, you know, off of them, but they weren't feeling sorry for themselves. And I looked at their uniforms, and they looked kind of tattered. And I just had this aha moment that, you know what, need to help them. And so I called that Honor Guard up the next day, and we met at their post, and we decided to have a local fundraiser on some street corners in Danville. Way back when, we raised $5,000 our first year. Since then, we hooked up with WCIA and having the back parking lot event, and $5,000 now goes to $150,000.
What an incredible legacy that you guys have created. It's ongoing now, and again, it's dedicated to Robert Sims and his memory. And we're going to have all that information on how you can give, more about just everything going on here around town at our website after the show. But in the meantime, to learn more about Operation Honor Guard or to make a donation online, we'll have that information posted at ciLiving.tv.